Hi there, it's Kevinantosh. Wanted to give a quick video overview of some of the museum-specific capabilities that the Microsoft RMS point-of-sale system has. Um, I have a personal interest in museums. I love traveling, even just hopping a plane for a day to visit museums. And so I've actually worked with a lot of museums who are using RMS over the years. And folks ask me, what are some of the capabilities in RMS that are specific to museums when it comes to tracking your members, visitors, donors, sponsors, things like that. So, I'm going to go through this fairly quickly, but want to give you an overview. So, what I have done, first of all, I'm in RMS Store Operations Manager. So I've gone into the configuration for our Teton Tales Museum here, and I've changed a couple of the customer captions. Uh, these are all customizable fields, and I know it says customers, and museums have members and visitors and that, but Microsoft chose to use the word customer, so we're stuck with that. But so I've changed one of them here to say member number, and another one under our date fields to say the sign up date and the expiration date. Keep in mind, all these fields are customizable in RMS, and so that is one quick change that I made. And so we'll click OK and click OK, and we'll get our warning that the point of sale has to be restarted. Keep in mind in RMS, when you make changes that affect the point of sale stations, they do need to be restarted. And generally, I recommend trying to time this so you can do a full end of day process with your X and your Z and your closeout, and then restarting. So I've obviously already restarted. The other change that I have made is I'm going to use myself as an example of a member. So basically, when someone comes in and they sign up, your staff's going to need to enter their information, you know, address, phone number, email, things like that. Um, the account number can be pre-assigned by RMS, or it can be manually entered, or it can be their phone number, or it can be something on pre-printed membership cards. Just make sure it is a sequential number. So you're not messing up RMS with repeating the same number twice, which would not work out very well. As far as the membership cards go, you can have an in-house card printer if you like to have some control over when they are printed, when information goes on the card. Maybe you want it to be personalized with the person's name and information. Um, Card printers, Epson's a good brand. They run about $3,000 to $5,000, and it only takes a couple of minutes to print a full color card. The card then has either a barcode on it with this account number, or it has a mag stripe, similar to what you would see on like a loyalty card, or even a credit card would have the stripe on it that would have the same number. If you're not looking to spend the money on an in-house printer, you can definitely get cards from a local print shop. Uh, Someone that does maybe marketing postcards and marketing materials, or there's online places. Just again, make sure everything is sequential, and then either that barcode or the mag stripe. With the EMV chips, the barcode option is almost easier because you run into conflicts sometimes with too many devices connected because of the chip cards versus credit cards versus gift cards versus loyalty cards. Again, that's internal discussion. So as is the internal process to make sure the staff is trained to do this. Now, the other thing that needs to happen is, assuming that the membership gets some sort of discount in your gift shop or free admission, things like that, is we have to change some of the options. You've probably seen this before. There's two different ways of doing this, depending on what works best internally, but It's probably easiest if they get a 10% discount on gift shop items, then we can do the discount percent, and that just means now with my account, I automatically get 10%. Now, if there's some variables, we do have our pricing levels. So, a walk-in visitor gets standard pricing. But now if I've signed up for a membership, then I get pricing level A. Now, this does mean that in your inventory, then you have to make sure pricing level A is set up accordingly within all the items. But it does give you some flexibility because then some of the items, like in the gift shop, could be 10% off, and then the admission could be 100% off. So those are the things that I have done in RMS Manager. So we will hop over to the point of sale screen. And I'm on version 2.01. Obviously, every partner sets up RMS a little different, so ignore kind of the different settings here. But so the idea is then I come in and I'm going to either present my card or my phone number, my account number, my name, and then they need to make sure that then my information is attached to the sale. And again, that's the F7 key. And then I'm going to scan the items. Now, I was lazy and didn't hook up my barcode scanner, so I apologize. But say they come into the gift shop and they buy our popular box of Kleenex because it's cold and flu season. So it's normally $3, but because I'm a member, it's already applied that 10% discount. And then from there, you can tender the sale as normal. Some of the manual processes with this would be running a report maybe once a month on when memberships are expiring, which, depending on how many members you have, is not too terrible to get a list and then have the marketing folks take it from there. Plus, keep in mind with RMS, with the reports, you can always export them to Excel. And then also we have our emails that are it's also very handy for marketing. So you can run an email report and export that to Constant Contact or Excel or again, whatever your preference is. Depending on who you bought RMS from, there may already be an email report available to you within the software. So one other quick thing, because I mentioned the dates and stuff like that. So again, when I'm coming in and buying or signing up for my membership, I am going to go to this, and then my membership number can be entered. Oops, one more zero, get it right. And then my dates can be entered. Wow. And this, because of my date settings, is a little messed up. But we're going to do this to make it a little quicker. So then that is in the system. We've got my member number, membership number, my sign up date, my expiration date. And again, this is all customizable. If you're not having luck figuring out how to run reports on this, obviously your partner can provide training, also can provide custom reporting, or if you have someone in-house who is familiar with crystal reports, that's another great way of getting customized reports out of RMS. Hope that was helpful, and that's it for now.